¿Aquí o aquí?
En la esquina.
¿Pongo fecha?
Fecha, sí.
¿De hoy?
Ajá.
Yesterday.
Ayer. Beginning of day 22, having a nice little. So it's like 12 o'clock. So we're definitely here late.
Yeah, we have a short day.
Half the pilgrims should already be to their destination by now. We're just getting up and getting going.
Well, we stayed at this amazing hotel that's right on the Plaza Mayor. Felt like it was really special. The NH collection. It's right on Plaza Mayor. It's beautiful. We got to get the room with the view because it's right out to Raymond painted right from the window because we had 2 balconies that you could look off of. It was really sweet. So we're having coffee and orange juice before we leave this morning.
Complimentary
Because we didn't have our room cleaned because we stayed for 2 nights, and so we got a complimentary drink. Really clean, just great. The only thing that would have been better if it had been a bathtub, but that's okay.
Tell them about the Parador, the famous Parador.
We're headed by the famous Parador out of Leon that was in the movie The Way. We'll be there in just a few minutes, and we'll give you guys some footage of that. That's where I really wanted to stay, but it's really expensive. If you look ahead of time, it's only like $250 a night, but once you're here and you know when you're going to be in Leon, it was like $450 a night, which I just couldn't justify. So anyway.
All right, let's take a walk. 22. Remember, day 22 means that that's not 22 days of walking.
No,
or is it 22 days of
20,
walking?
22 of walking.
But we've been out. We've taken 3 days now.
I think 4. I think we've had 4 rest days.
4 rest days.
It's about every 4 days.
So this is the same plaza. 12 o'clock.
Yeah, this is Plaza Mayor. It's
Monday, much quieter. So that's kind of a fancy little hotel, and I did ask. I said, "Well, how many Pellegrinos do you get?" She says, "Lots." So
yeah.
Don't be so surprised that not everybody who's on the trail is suffering.
Let's just get such a great view. So that's one of the things I've noticed is if you do stay for 2 nights even 1 night in one of these bigger cities like Leon, Burgos, Pamplona, Logroño, it's nice to get a room with a view because you're so tired from your walking that sometimes just having a view gives you enough of the feel of the city. Because man, I don't feel like wandering around the city and
Melissa,
getting lost.
I took her out yesterday.
I just don't want to do it. It's enough just to go to the cathedral and see that, and then maybe go find a little spot in one of the plazas to sit and do a painting and have a cup of coffee.
Yeah,
the wandering doesn't work because I need to rest.
Well, I could see that she was getting burned out because I like getting lost in these older cities because they're so circuitous, the paths. It's nice to start someplace you don't know where you're going to get. You end up lost,
which is fine.
Which is fun.
Been walking for 300 miles.
Yeah, but to me, it's almost like taking advantage of how many times you're going to be in Lyon, and we got some good video of it. But this is a pretty cool shot towards the cathedral. View of Lyon, just outside of the city, we're on the Camino, and I try to fly my little drone and it's forbidden. You can't. They know you're hooking up.
Right.
So
People are more important than
things. This is in the Virgin of the Camino, El Virgen del Camino. Aber nicht so glücklich für nosotros. It's not open. So this is more like a 1960s modern church. That's our German friend. Well, that was an interesting pilgrim. Apparently he was a priest, like a real priest.
Germany.
And so he's from Germany, and he just
missionary work around the world.
Yeah, and he's retired now. It was too hard to hear him. He was very soft, quiet spoken, so I couldn't record
It's interesting. We didn't know he was a priest until I asked him if he had children.
Boy, let's get. I have to admit, man, this hike today just really blows. It's just like on the road, on the city, but then, man, then you meet a soft-spoken priest. You don't know who your angel is, so you don't judge it. Well, we just left Virgin del Camino, El Virgin del Camino, and you have a beautiful church. It's a more modern. but very good contemporary art done on it. Unfortunately, it was closed when we got there.
Outside was kind of neat.
Outside was kind of neat, but you know, so the hike after we left, this is the most uninspiring part of the hike ever. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I mean, the only good thing about it, it's not bad. You know.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's like going through U.S. Dangerous little suburbs where you're not sure if you're going to make it out alive. Here you just have a visual depravity of your eyeballs, but so I can't say I'll be getting a whole lot of great footage. But the priest was interesting, you know. I think he needed some type of a connect. I think maybe more so if you're a priest, you're not just taking a walk. Well, I mean, I think everybody sort of wants a connect. Everyone wants to feel that they're making a connection, and you know, he picked us, and it was just a little bit tricky having a talk with him while on a busy road. He was sort of soft-spoken, like you're in a confessional. He doesn't want the people to know who cheated in golf. Priest, Father, I cheated Steve multiple times. I took his ball. I can't live with myself. Please forgive me. Oh, how many Hail Marys? I'll do them just so I won't feel the guilt anymore, and I'll be able to play good golf again. Yeah, key takeaways. It was difficult. He asked me about all the shootings in the U.S. with the assault weapons, and it was really hard to defend that, you know. Not that I had to defend it, but I think, what do you say about it? I mean, I just said it, you know, it's less about a gun issue and more about a mental health issue. And if it was that easy to solve, it would have been solved a long time ago. And then I sort of veered the conversation to the religious, because he's a priest, that it's really a social, it's like a decline of society, is what that's an aberration of, like the mentalness, almost like all of the media, Facebook, TikTok, all of those influences. Oh, have a good life, and you know your life sucks, and you want to take it on your fellow citizen, something like that. So again, it was interesting to try to defend that. I just told him that the Constitution was set up to the arms were, Second Amendment was there to protect yourself from the government. We didn't get into it too much because, you know, really in a way the First Amendment is to protect free speech, and the government's supposed to be there to protect your rights, not to figure out ways to take those rights away. So anyway, I thought that was, you know, sometimes it's not about, oh, look at what a wonderful walk we're having through the beautiful countryside. Well, maybe it's just that moment. Maybe you're having that human connection with somebody. Now, when we left and we departed, yeah. I think I heard it right, but it was a little unusual. He said, Melissa said something maybe like pray or something, and he said, well, hopefully God will listen, or I definitely had the sense that he had doubt, like he was praying for stuff, and instead of getting better, things are getting worse. And so, like, okay, that's enough to make you question God. Did you get that sense?
Like he didn't. More at, you know, you can pray for whatever you want to, but if it's not within the will of God, you know, I certainly prayed for Colleen to be healed, and she died. You know, I prayed for my parents to make it, and they didn't. But you know, the prayer, the answers aren't always yes, and that's a difficult. I mean, that'll try anybody's faith.
So we're in Virgin of the Camino, and there's an alternative route that gets you off of the main busy road, and we're on it, and boy, ain't nothing special about this either. Maybe the alternative just takes you off of the main road, but it's not exactly scenic.
Hopefully we're going to see the benefit of it tomorrow.
Okay, maybe getting up on a hill, but yeah, this is sort of, if you're contemplating on skipping
Still the third day we've said that.
skipping a section, this section from Leon further towards Santiago would be a good one to because I can't, you know, this is in oftentimes it's kind of interspersed with these cool little villages, and this one not at all.
Watch out, get off the road.
We're about an hour outside of Leon, heading towards Santiago. We're a long way from Santiago, but we are past the midpoint, and this has been the nicest bit of countryside, although it's nothing spectacular, but it's definitely better than the busy road. So maybe the alternative route is okay, not too much traffic, but you are on the road. I see it way down there, man. That looks like a cute little, I mean, gee, I wonder if that's us.
I think this is us.
Oh. Well, Oncinae de la Valdonina. Valdoncinea. Sina. Oh, gotta say that fast. Valdoncina. Oncinae. Oh, Oncinae must be like town or village of. Yeah, I have a feeling this is the one. I got a little patch of lettuce out there. A little garden rating. This is the entrance to our village for the night. It's about 2.5 hours outside of Leon. It's even here in these small little places, they still have a bookcase. Happy town. Is this it?
Yep. That's cute.
Huh.
What does that remind you of?
Huh. Yeah.
Does it remind you of Dublin?
Yeah.
That's so cute. Sure, it's really cute.
I got
No,
yeah.
this is El Camino time.
It's all coming.
I'm gonna get us checked in.
Oh man, I was just getting started with these guys. You know?
Well, come on back out.
Yeah. Well, you know. Okay. Oh boy, this is a little bit more modern than I thought. I mean, it's a whole lot more modern. Huh. Kind of nice. Huh. It's bonita. Surprise. Tampoco surprise. Uh-huh. Huh. Oh. Oh boy, are we up?
Nope.
Okay. All right. No bath. No shower. ¿Haces jugo en la mañana? ¿Jugo de naranja?
No, natural no.
Natural no, pero en el bote. Sí. Si tienes un menú para la noche, para comida. Okay, got little bathrooms, got some private quarters. That's going to be probably your breakfast and your lunch. So it's 18 euros per person for dinner, and they're kind of a set menu. Let's take a look up here. So other habitations up at the top. Boy, I mean, it's interesting, you know. They run them like an albergue, even though it's a hotel. Meaning they're not as spiffy as you might think they would be. I say hello to everybody just to be nice. Huh? I mean, these are huge.
This is a cute place.
Yeah, it's like most unusual.
Like a little, like almost like a living room.
Huh. Yeah, I guess so. Huh. Huh. Interesting. Un cuarto por sentar. And a good place to calculate the next segment.